Rise and shine, thoroughbreds. Is it just me, or is the school gone to the dogs? Rumor has it our queen bee, Poppy, was spotted snuggling puppies with an up-and-comer Blair. Could it be those two rivals, or waving the white flag? Speaking of puppies, Blair totally upstaged Poppy in a commercial for Min Sinclair's shelter. We wonder if her new furry friend had anything to do with it. If you don't know what I mean, Pete, the completely adorable pic of Blair and her new buddy Pugsley. Be prepared for sweetness overload. I said it'd be a cold day in hell before Poppy welcomed Blair with open arms, but it looks like it's time to bust out my cozy Burberry parka. Then again, there could still be a good chance the little Miss Hughes ends up burned. Kisses. The tea. Hope you're all having a great day. Chapter 7. Dance with the Devil. That morning, after receiving the truly WTF text from Poppy, here in the kitchen with Zoe analyzing every word, syllable, and punctuation mark in the message. I mean, this is crazy, right? Tell me I'm not the only one who thinks this is crazy. Definitely not. If I got a text like this, I think my soul would leave my body. The question is, what are you gonna do about it? There's no way you actually trust this bee. Of course I don't trust her. I just think I should keep my enemies close. I'm not saying Poppy isn't pure evil, but getting into her inner circle could give us a serious leg up. If we learn the tricks she has up her sleeves, then we can use them against her later. So basically, weaponized friendship. Exactly. This is the perfect opportunity to find the cracks in her designer armor. Have I ever told you how much I love your diabolical side? Because I really, really do. Zoe's bright smile fades into a softer one and she bumps her hand against yours. But like, seriously, be careful. Poppy's favorite sport is stabbing people in the back, and she's damn good at it. I don't want to see someone I care about get hurt because they got too close to Poppy's claws. Aw, is that someone you care about me? No, it's the other gorgeous babe I spend all my free time with. I trust you, Blair, but I've been at the school for all of Poppy's reign, so I want you to trust me when I say you can't let your guard down. I'll be careful. And can I just say it's super cute how you're getting all worried about me? It's cute that you think it's cute. Also, you're just cute, period. But we already knew that. You hum thoughtfully and glance down at Pugsley, who's happily munching on a bow that'll cost about as much as your week's groceries. Isn't that nice? What do you think, bud? Is your mama making a mistake walking into the lion's den? Oh. Don't worry, Pugsley. I won't let mean old Poppy eviscerate your mom. Thanks, boo. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get ready for Anthro. Which means full face of makeup, high heels, and push-up bra. I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. You're still smirking as you pop into your bedroom, digging through your unmentionables in search of the aforementioned bra. Huh, that's weird. Claw your way to the bottom of the drawer, past the off-brand bralettes, embarrassing granny panties, and a collection of underwear that's made to be ripped off. And still you can't find your lucky bra. Hey, Zoe, you didn't borrow that bra, did you? She pokes her head into the bedroom, frowning. Sorry, but we are not the same bra size. No offense. None taken. I guess it was just lost in the wash. Oh well, we all know Professor Kingsley will stare at your boobs no matter what they look like. Okay, I'm leaving before you say another word. A little while later, you're sitting in Anthropology class, enjoying the view, as always. Now, we touched on this in last week's lecture, but Anthropology has long been preoccupied with gender and sexuality. Ian's gaze starts towards you, then lingers. We've already gone in depth about the gender roles, but sexuality plays a key role in the way we study human cultures through the ages. It can be positive, as sexuality marks humans' arrival into adulthood. At the same time, sexuality isn't without its taboos. There have long been studies on how sexuality can be distorted, manipulated to ascend social ranks. Sex is a powerful weapon, as they say. This is why certain relationships are often kept under wraps. For example, relationships between politicians and their advisors. You clear your throat loudly, drawing his attention back to you. I have another example. Professors and their students. His eyebrows raised just a little. Care to elaborate? Well, some people argue that professors are in a position of power over their students, so relationships between them are scandalous, no matter how much sexual chemistry there is. That's a fair example, yes. I take it from your interjection that you have opinions on the subject. Personally, I think what happens between two enthusiastically consenting adults is their business. A murmur of laughter ripples through the classroom. You lock gazes with Ian, giving him a coy smile. I see. Thank you, Blair. To pivot a little, who can give me an example of how sexuality influences our culture as a whole? You have a million saucy responses in mind, but one of your classmates beat you to the punch. Yes? Don't anthropologists compare sexual practices of different cultures? That's one facet of it, yes. Nice work, Blair. Did he just... It's Caroline, actually. Blair's over there. She jerks a thumb in your direction, and suddenly all eyes in the classroom are on you. Ian looks mortified, the poor thing. Caroline, of course. I slip of the tongue, I apologize. It's okay, Professor. You were clearly enthralled by my beauty. I can't blame you for spacing out when this pretty face is in your line of sight. A wave and incredulous laughter ripples through the class. Someone in the back actually wolf whistles. Are you accusing yourself of being a distraction, Miss Hughes? I'll take that as a confirmation that you think I'm a pretty face. More laughter and more cheers. The entire class is totally eating it up. Ian clears his throat pointedly, but you think he's fighting back a smile. We're getting off topic here. Now, if you all turn to page 354 in your textbooks. As Ian launches into his lecture, you feel your phone buzz at your hip. Like a billion times, you check your text discreetly under your desk. Babe. I was scrolling through Cinder earlier, to laugh at the dismal romantic prospects at Belvoire, and guess whose profile I found? I take it from your silence that you're actually paying attention in class. Extremely lame, but I respect your hustle. Fine, I'll ruin the surprise. Professor Kingsley is on Cinder. Bye! That's why you're blowing up my phone? Finally, I was worried you were gonna leave me on a read. Never. But yeah, I'm telling you, you need to see his profile right now. You peer up at Ian, who is deep in his lecture that he doesn't even glance your way for once. I guess I could sneak a peek at his profile just as long as I don't get caught. Now's your chance to learn more intimate details about Ian's dating life and let him know there's no one better suited for him than you. Right. It's a freaking late. With a smirk, you hastily text your response to Zoe. Okay, send me the profile. Yes, that's my girl. One sec. You steal a glance at Ian while you wait for Zoe's reply. If he's on Cinder, then you might have more competition than you thought. But he shoots you that smoldering, yearning look. JK, he's totally eating out of the palm of your hand. Your phone buzzes and you almost drop it in excitement. Oh, here it is, the moment of truth. Welcome to Cinder. To scope this cutie, please log in or create an account. Oh, SMH, so close yet so far. Guess I have to make an account, let's see. Make a real account, why not? Imagine look on Ian's face when I super swipe him. No, I don't use Tinder or Cinder. You quickly punch your details into the app. Name, Blair, age 21, looking for... What am I looking for? I should say... a life partner. You gotta let Ian know I'm in this for the long haul. You upload a couple of your most Lavour-worthy selfies, hit update, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, you're in. Would you look at that? Ian's profile pops right up with a 98% match. You're practically soulmates. In the background, you can vaguely hear Ian's voice lecturing the class. And of course, sexuality in the media plays a huge factor. Consider all the billboards. You see models in their underwear. Sex sells. Humans have been a commodity for centuries. Kinky! You're kind of bummed that this is a lecture you're missing out on, but this Cinder dish is way more important. About Ian, educator, reader, craft cocktail connoisseur, tell me something you're passionate about over a drink. Nerdiest thing about me, I get way too excited about the daily crossword. Greatest fear, most people are surprised to discover that I'm terrified of geese. It's a long story. Ideal date, any date with the right woman is an ideal date. The sexiest part of a woman? This is probably cliche, but her mind. It is actually more cliche, but you'll find out more men aren't for the mind, they're more for the body. Sexy things about me, I'm very hands-on instructor, if you know what I mean. I'm not afraid to discipline you if you get out of line. Oh. Top or bottom? Why choose one over the other? Let's just say variety is the spice of life. Is this my Tinder profile? Zoe was right to send you this. You are learning so much that we already kind of knew. Miss Hughes, why don't you take a stab at my question? Why don't you, take a what? It is what now? Professor, I'll repeat the question. Unaware ads are an example of sexuality in the media. Is that statement true or false? All eyes on you, Blair. It's sink or swim. It's obviously true. It's a prime example of how humans commodify sex. Precisely. Thank you, Miss Hughes. I wouldn't even need to be listening to the lecture to know that. That's all it sells. Boom! You've majored and pretend to pay attention, to be honest. Ian gets the rest of the class absorbed in some busy work and sits at his desk, rifling through some papers. You think you've been defeated until you smirk and open the app to swipe right on Liam. When you glance up at him, he has the teeniest, tiniest smile on his face. Looks like you're still in the game. Ian, is this what had you distracted all class, snooping my Cinder profile? Maybe. You can't blame a girl for being intrigued. Perhaps not. I suppose I'm also guilty of checking my phone in class, so I'll let it slide this time. Okay, you caught me. I guess I deserve to be punished. But since that's one of your interests, I'm sure you wouldn't mind in the slightest. Only if it interests you too. You were very vague on your likes and dislikes. You can say kinks, Ian. This is a safe space, but if you want to know... variety is the spice of life. Why is there no third option here? You say I should be punished, but you're the professor who's checking a dating app during class. That deserves a spanking, IMO. And I suppose you think you're the right dom for the job? Please, Ian, I am the only dom for the job. You look up from your phone to find Ian giving you the scorching look, like he wants to rip your clothes off right here and now. You're halfway through the over-analyzing every twitch of his muscles, every curve in his facial expression when he looks away. That's all for today's class. Be sure to answer all of our discussion questions before the next time we meet. As the rest of the class gets the hell out of there, Ian's gaze holds yours. I trust you found today's subject matter informative, Miss Hughes. You have no idea. After class, you stick around for a while to help Ian clean up. Translation? You just want to get him alone. You saunter up to his desk, leaning close enough that he can see all your best assets. So, Professor, big plans this weekend? He pauses, his pen poised above a stack of papers he's clearly just pretending to grade. That depends on why you're asking. Professor, you're not accusing me of ulterior motives, are you? You, ulterior motives? Never. He finally looks at you, and you could swear he's this close to smiling. You don't miss the way his stare drifts to your lips, your throat, then lower. But as usual, he looks away. Do you remember that award I was nominated for? Turns out I won. They're honoring me in a ceremony this weekend. Hello? That sounds incredible. Why aren't you jumping for joy about it? I would be if any of my friends or family were able to attend. It's a lot less impressive to celebrate your achievements alone. For what it's worth, I'd be your date if you ask. That's a highly tempting offer, but you know it wouldn't be appropriate. Okay, but hear me out. You roll up to the event with me on your arm, a slinky dress and all, everyone would be insanely jealous, and not because of the award. His eyes sparkle in the low light. He's close enough that you can kiss him if you're allowed. I appreciate the offer, Blair, but I'll be attending the event alone. Yeah, if that's the way you want it. It's not about want, you know that. You do know, because want is what's written all over his face, what's burning in his dark eyes when he looks at you. The truth is, he'd take you right here and right now if he could. You both know it, and you're just about to snap under all the tension when... Ah, yes, a text from Poppy, aka the most efficient and effective mood killer known to man. Excuse me, Professor. You dip out of his classroom and to find a safe place to open your messages. So, here's the plan. I'll need you to meet me at this address at 10 p.m. sharp. If you're late, I'll assume you're a coward and our agreement will be off. Tone down the beat a little. Setting location now. Your location, Club Malibu. You're inviting me clubbing? Ooh, when you put it like that, it sounds like we're friends. Well, when you're not going clubbing, why do you want me to meet you at a club? All in due time, Farmville. All in due time. Ugh. Again, with a creepy emoji, this girl could make a picture of a baby seal look ominous and threatening. Focus, Blair! If Poppy wants you to meet her at a club, you can guarantee she'll expect you to look the part, which means I'm gonna need a Poppy-approved outfit. And here I'd selected our casual wear. Later that night, you're in your room, getting prim for your big night if you're out with your mortal enemy. Zoe eyes you from the edge of your bed. Yep, I can see why expertise is needed. If you're trying to get in good with Poppy, you need to look fierce tonight. That's the idea. Don't suppose you have an outfit in mind? With a mischievous smirk, she hops to her feet and pulls out a hot little number from behind her back. Well, how well you know me. You're gonna look so sexy in this, I promise. I just hope I can have you take it off of me later. Babe, do not give me ideas, or there's no promise you'll even get to the club. Oh no. You mean I'll have to spend more time with you than Poppy? How horrible. She laughs and shoves the clothing into your arms. Try it on. I need to see my masterpiece realized. Masterpiece, huh? This outfit must be really good. Hot tip! Wear sexy dress to Club Malibu for a social boost, and pair it with the eye-catching accessory for twice the reputation point. Ah, so it is the dress I looked at and saw when I was going through things to wear for changing up from the bee outfit. Okay, wow, it looks even better on you than I imagined. Have to hand it to you, Zoe. You're like a wardrobe wizard. Let me guess, she's gonna change the hair up too next. Babe, you ain't seen nothing yet. Try on the sexy body chain to complete the look. You slink the chain over yourself, admiring the way it hugs the curves of your body. Okay. Hey, if the music thing doesn't pan out, would you consider being my personal stylist? Honey, I don't think you could afford me. Oof. Rich people persona. You gave yourself one more glance in the mirror, smoothing down the front of your clothing. Zoe puts a hand on your shoulder. You ready for this, Blair? As I'll ever be. You pull up to the exclusive club Poppy mentioned in her text, and Toto, you are not in Farmsville anymore. The hell? If you weren't 10 minutes from Belvoire, you'd think you just landed in Hollywood. Who plants palm trees in New York? People for immersion. You spend a solid 30 seconds taking the whole scene in. You hardly even notice when a blurry bouncer approaches, your arms folded. You Farmsville? What? I'm supposed to be here, I swear. Way to blend in. The guy literally came right to you and said Farmsville. I know, Miss Sinclair told me to take you to the VIP section when you arrive. Right, lead the way, I guess. What the hell is Poppy up to? Just when you're starting to think you're about to be doused in a vat of pig's blood, you spot Poppy across the club. She waves you over. Hey, Farmsville. I'm glad to see you're not totally incapable of following directions. Nice to see you too, Poppy. I have to say... I still don't know why we're here. I was under the impression we were sabotaging Chloe. Not really sure how we're supposed to do that here. So impatient. Can't you just trust the process of my brilliant plan? Maybe if you ever given me any reason to trust you? I suppose that's a fair point. Poppy racks her gaze up and down the length of your body, arching an eyebrow. She nitpicks every inch of your outfit. I have to say I'm shocked. For once, you don't look completely unfortunate. Yeah, you look like Dolores Dumbledore. Whatever the hell, or Umbridge, sorry. You even managed to accessorize yourself, and here I thought you were a total lost cause. You're literally wearing a fur coat and a damn club. I can't believe I just received the Poppy Sinclair equivalent of a compliment. Try not to push your luck, Farmsville. I can only be charitable for so long. Anyway, here I am, as instructed, ready to hear whatever evil scheme you've got cooked up. As you know, Chloe's getting too big for her off-the-rack britches. That's why I've enlisted your help, and Bradley's. Like a dog on a leash, Bradley comes trotting over at the sound of his name.
Hey Blair, you ready to teach Chloe a lesson?
Yeah, can't wait. Before we begin, let me debrief you. Bradley's been sliding into Chloe's DMs all week, complimenting her nauseating selfies. He's got her convinced that she's the only one he has eyes for, and she's clearly into him too. Of course, it's all been a lie, but we needed to plant the seed in order for our endgame to work. Okay, Thanos. With a devious smirk, Poppy produces an earpiece from her pocket, like an honest-to-God secret agent earpiece. Why does she have one of those? Here's the gist. You and I will be out in the club, keeping an eye on Chloe. After a few minutes, Bradley will take on the stage. He'll make the important announcement that he's met the most amazing girl who's changed his heart forever. It's up to you to feed Bradley his lines or the earpiece I just gave you. You'll feed him some sickening romantic bull.
Chloe will think I'm talking about her.
Why do you need me to do this? It seems like you could pull this off well on your own.
I'm a serious actor. Improv is so not my thing.
Okay, yeah, but there's Poppy. Can she not think for herself? Jesus Christ. Besides, I can't be the one giving him pointers. I couldn't possibly muster up anything positive about conniving shrew. Once she rushes on stage to throw herself at my man, we'll pull the rug out from under her and expose her as a desperate loser. So we're gonna publicly humiliate her. Exactly. You don't have a problem with that, do you? That seems a little extreme.
Am I missing something? I thought you hated Chloe as much as we do.
Don't get me wrong, I'm no friend of Chloe's, but I don't want to ruin her life. Or cause worse. It's a little late for that morale high ground. This operation begins now. You realize I can walk out, right? I'll be linked to your arms with her and all but dragging you onto the dance floor. I'm counting on you tonight, Farmsville. Don't disappoint me. I'm wondering if we can fail this on purpose. You all but stumble out on the dance floor, giving Poppy gives you a light shove. You take the left side of the club, I'll take the right, and remember, don't let Chloe out of your sight. And Poppy part ways, and you struggle to cut through the throng of sweaty, overdressed rich kids. Okay, if I were Chloe, where would I be? Ooh, are you talking to yourself? You turn to find Chloe standing a few feet away from you, sneering. The universe has strange timing, don't it? I can't believe they let you in here. I'm gonna have to, find a new club after this. I don't have time for this conversation. We're both wasting our breath arguing like this. Why don't we just do what we came here to do? I came here to dance without the company of riffraff. You're totally killing my buzz. Well, I don't know what to tell you because I'm not going anywhere. When will you get it? You don't belong here. You're like a big peg in a small hole. You'd know about big pegs and small holes, wouldn't you? I can't even begin to tell you what's wrong with what you just said. Shh. Listen, I came back with a burn, okay? Whatever. At least you had the decency to wear something good for once. You're literally wearing a grandma's knit sweater. Shut the fuck up. But don't let it get to your head, because tonight, it's all eyes on me. Yep, okay, Grandma. Oh, Chloe, if only you knew how right you were. Sounds like you got a big night planned. Don't tell me you're here to meet a boy. Her cheeks burn bright red like anyone cares. Not that that's any of your business, but yes, I'm meeting someone here, and I do not want to be seen with you, so... The music stops abruptly, and you hear microphone feedback from the front of the room.
Can I have everyone's attention for a second? There's something I want to say.
Oh my god, he's here. She prims her hair in the reflection of the phone screen, smiling like a squirrel girl in love. It's almost enough to make you pity her. Keyword almost.
Chloe, come up here and join me. You're gonna want to hear this up close.
She smirks at you. I'd ask you how I look, but I know the answer is fabulous. Yep, you're gonna look fabulous with your face on the floor here in a minute. She turns on her heel, ready to march up the stage. And your stupid moral compass gets the better of you. Being a good person seriously blows sometimes. Chloe, wait, there's something I need to tell you. Well, make it quick, my man is waiting for me. Look, Bradley's gotta say a lot of things up there, and you're gonna want to believe them. Don't. And I should believe you instead? If you don't want to become the laughingstock of Belvoire, yes. She gives you a searching look, but she can't figure you out. Then with a shrug, she flounces up towards the front of the club. Poppy cuts her way through the crowd to stand next to you. She leans in close to whisper in your ear. It's go time. Let's make this bee bleed. Watch Bradley give Chloe a dazzling smile. He reaches to take her hand and presses it against his heart.
So there's this girl, right? This gorgeous, classy, amazing girl, and she's totally stolen my heart.
You're up, Farmsville. Feed him his first line. She's got amazing... God damn it. In a way, this compliments Poppy while trying to hurt what's her face. We'll go with that.
Seriously, you could bounce a quarter right off of it.
Oh my god, Bradley, you're so bad.
You know what else is bad? My girl's ass, but like, in a good way.
That was unconventional, but it looks like it worked. Chloe is really desperate for a male attention. And that's what we're counting on, isn't it?
Whenever I'm around this girl, my girl, I feel like I'm the king of the world. Not only is she hot,
she's also... They're fucking compassionate, my ass. We'll go super rich.
I know, we're all rolling in dough here, but my girl puts the rest of them to shame. She's pretty much American royalty.
Well, every kingdom needs a queen. She's completely eating this up. What an idiot. We just need one last line to really stick the landing. I'm trying to horrifically make this as bad as possible on purpose. I want you all to know that.
I know this is cheesy, but I think I'm falling in love with her already. Does this sound crazy?
Oh, Bradley, no. It doesn't sound crazy at all. She takes her hand and gazes deep into her eyes. Oh, this is almost too painful to watch.
This might sound like a stupid question, but do you know who I'm talking about, Chloe?
Of course I do. For a second, she beams at Bradley, but then her smile fades. It's Poppy, isn't it? You're talking about Poppy Sinclair.
Wait, what?
A hush falls over the crowd. Chloe wrenches her hand out of Bradley's grip and crosses her arms. I'm not an idiot, Bradley. I know you're just trying to make a fool out of me and I won't let you.
Chloe, hang on!
No, I'm going home. You can tell Poppy she won this round. She turns sharply and storms off stage, leaving Bradley stunning at the mic. Poppy hisses furiously. Damn, how'd she figure it out? I have no clue. Maybe she's smarter than we gave her credit for. I can't say I'm not disappointed, but at least we got Chloe to look a little stupid here. I'll be honest, that was surprisingly nerve-wracking. I almost felt like this was, I was the one on the stage. Well, you might as well have been. The lines you fed Bradley were pure vicious gold. No, they weren't. They were horrifically bad. I'm just happy it worked. Poppy checks her phone. Her face lights up when she sees her updated ranking on the T. Oh, it worked all right. I'm right back on top where I belong. To your unending shock, Poppy actually smiles at you, like the smile you thought was reserved for rescue puppies. Bzz, the T has an update. Oh, I'm number 9. Why did I gain a point? You did your part. Now let's dance. Before you can utter so much as a syllable, she grabs your hand and leads you out onto the dance floor. No, I will not go for Poppy. Okay. Honestly, shell-shocked. Poppy Sinclair, aka your mortal enemy, aka Satan herself, is dancing with you. She hasn't let go of your hand, not once. And as you move to the beat in time with her, she legit beams at you. Not that I'm complaining, Poppy, but is this all seriously it took us to bury the hatchet? Why not? Chloe left the club like a dog with her tail between her legs. It's all because of you. Don't breathe this to anyone, Farmsville, but I needed you tonight. It sounds to me like you owe me one. I scratch your back? When can I count on you to scratch mine? Poppy laughs brilliantly and twirls you. Listen to you, still fresh meat at Belvoire, and you're playing the game like a pro. So, is that a yes on the favor, or... How's this for a favor? I'll take you home with me tonight. What are you saying, Poppy? Oh, wipe the scandalous look off your face. I'm just suggesting we get out of here, that's all. I could use a girl's night in. I have the finest skincare products at my disposal. It'd be nice to change from the mud baths you're used to. Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice? She's... I told you. People like this never change. You're about to bite back with a witty retort when her phone buzzes. She's close enough that you can see her phone passcode when she types in 8563. If I go back to Poppy's place, I might be able to get some dirt off of her phone. Now's your chance to spend a night with Poppy and learn some secrets that could turn the tide of your feud. You may even be able to get a chance to keep your enemy close. And we really mean really, really close. No thank you. No, we will not be going to bed with this woman. I'd rather cut my... You thought I was going to say it, didn't you? You're right, I'm in desperate need of some pampering. She smiles at you the way a viper might smile at a mouse. A good answer. Just follow my lead. Dear God, you don't know what you've gotten yourself into, but you're thrilled to find out. Before you know it, you're walking into Poppy's lair, or bedroom. It's exactly as extravagant as you'd expected. Take a seat, I'll get some supplies from the bathroom. You're half hoping she leaves her phone behind when she disappears, but no dice. You sit at the edge of her cushy bed, taking in the scene. And not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but why'd you invite me back here? Why not one of your minions? Veronica's got her hands tied with some sorority stuff. She's been texting me about it all night. Walks back in, her arms laden with face masks, serums, and other products you're sure would cost more than your firstborn child. You wouldn't believe the things she told me about those idiots. Some of it truly mind-boggling. Damn, Bobby. Aren't they your allies? Like, I get talking about your enemies and lackeys like that, but I thought sororities were supposed to be sisterhoods. You know, on a different planet, your small-town naivete would be charming. Unfortunately, this is Earth. Most of the girls don't have brain cells required to be useful to me. Why should I care about them? Besides, it's not my fault if they're so careless. Smart girls don't frequently hook up with their best friends, or their friends' boyfriends. So there's boyfriend swapping taking place in the sorority house, huh? You're definitely going to file that away for later. So what's on the agenda for Spa 9? We can't possibly have time to do all of it. Of course not. I just got a shipment of beauty products from a cousin in Korea, and I'm dying to try them. Be a shame if someone did that on it. I mean, what? Before you can say anything, she straddles your lap, like, fully straddles. What is happening? You're going to be my guinea pig. Sit still while I wipe off this makeup. You don't think you could move if you tried? Poppy runs a cool, fresh-smelled makeup wipe over your face. Surprisingly gentle. It feels nice, actually. If you weren't completely incapable of helping other people, you'd make a good aesthesian. There, Jesus. I don't know why I failed out during that. Oh, shut up. I'm starting with a hyaluronic acid serum. Let me know if it burns. Oh, for the love of God, you're gonna trust this woman with acid. Burns. Wait. Of course, she completely ignores your protest, dabbing a little dollop of cold goo on your cheeks. You winks, screwing your eyes shut, but nothing bad happens. It feels good. A little cold, maybe, but kind of soothing. Then it's a keeper. It should help with the dull circles under your eyes, so you're welcome. Truth be told, I've been looking for someone to test these products for weeks, but I haven't found anyone suitable. Sounds like you need real friends. I mean, this is kind of what girlfriends do. We usually don't sit on each other while we do it, though, but... Don't be sentimental, Farmsville. I have a solid crew of followers. That's close enough to friendship in my book. And anyway, it's not like there are any mini girls at Belvoire who would qualify for the honor, especially not in this house. I guess that makes sense if they're all hooking up with their friends' boyfriends. They're not just hooking up, they're swapping STDs. Nothing untreatable, of course, but... Oh my God, for the love of Christ. She shudders. The thought of contaminating my imported luxury products? Out of the question. First cheating, now STDs. Poppy's giving you more than you could have ever dreamed, but it's dirt on her that you really need. If I could just get her to leave her phone unattended. Your mind is wandering, Farmsville. Is this not relaxing enough for you? She places her forefinger under your chin, tilting your head up until you're looking her in the eyes. There are other ways we can blow off steam, you know. What? Bobby seriously coming on to you right now? If you're saying what I think you're saying, I think Bradley might have some opinions about it. Bradley is a typical dumb man. He would be like, yeah, let me join in. What Bradley doesn't know won't hurt him. Actually, Bobby, this is really nice. When I said I need to be pampered, I meant it. Just keep doing what you're doing. I will not make out with this heathen. Good, because there's a mud mask I've been dying to try. Bobby spends the next half an hour spreading mystery products over your skin, and you'd be lying if you said you didn't feel luxurious as AF. She's halfway through dabbing a rosewater toner on your forehead when she pauses, giving you a suspicious look. You're being suspiciously quiet. I thought you'd be trying to get salacious info from me by now. Crap, is she on to you? Better throw off her scent. I'm just quiet because I'm having fun, surprisingly. I never thought I'd be chilling in your bedroom, let alone enjoying it. On that, we can agree. If you told me a few weeks ago that we'd be here, I'd douse you in a steaming hot latte. But I'll admit it's pleasant to have a willing test subject, especially since these products are already working. Your complexion isn't nearly as dull and drab as it was when you walked in. I call this as an experiment a success. Glad I could be of use, I guess. Poppy caps the toner, then sits back to admire your face, which might be absolutely weirdest thing she's done all night. You don't have any red spots, flaking skin, or hives, so I see these products are all legit. I'd say so. I feel like a new woman. Basically, she's been testing you for products, so then she probably will endorse them. She gives you cheek a patronizing little pat and hops off your lap. If you'll excuse me, I'd like to give myself a facial, and I don't want you snapping any mud mask pics. I can take a hit. I'll be gone before you come back. Poppy slinks towards her bathroom. Can't lie. Once you hear the sneak of the door locking, you snatch her phone from her nightstand. 8563. Let's see what you're hiding in there, Poppy. Boy, is it a lot. You scroll through her recent text to Veronica, trash-talking Chloe, and a few of her sorority sisters, and it doesn't even end there. Every single one of Poppy's texts is filled with two-faced backstabbing BS. It'd be enough to end every single one of her friendships. So naturally, you take screenshots, send them to yourself, and get rid of the evidence before you're not, because you're not a rookie. Bobby, you really shouldn't have left your phone with me. You set it back on the nightstand, and just as she pokes her head out of the bathroom, frowning at you. I thought I told you to leave. I'm on my way out, I promise. Just wanted to say goodnight. She rolls her eyes at you, but smirks. Smirk curls like one of her lips. That was an interesting time, Farmsville. Consider my curiosity indulged. For now, maybe. But I have a feeling we'll do this again sometime. Later. You float into your dorm, still reeling from what happened at Poppy's. Zoe's on the couch when you walk in. You look flushed and happy. What the hell happened with Poppy? Zoe, you're not gonna believe it. Satan. You're cut off when your phone chimes. You just got a message from Poppy, and it's not good. Sorry, Farmsville, but our little truce is over. See you Monday. What the hell? Your hands start shaking when you see the video text your message. What's that ungodly sound? It's a video of me hog calling on my parents' farm. Zoe, she sent this to everyone. What the hell is hog calling? Oh. Can we like a sound? Can Pixelberry do like a... Looks like it's back to the trenches. And with that being said, I guess I'll have to work on my hog calling for next week. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe as I stretch. Oh, nothing beats a good stretch. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It's there on your screen. And without further ado, I fixed some audio issues I was having. You know, if you guys noticed, there was a popping every here and there, every once in a while. So, yeah, that was a thing. It's fixed now. So, yeah. Anyway, catch you all later. Much love, much appreciation. Peace.